As a man who used to teach women's and men's self-defense before I went to Japan, I can tell you that many people have gotten lax in their concept of self-preservation and self-protection. A lot of people are taught about stranger dangers, but in the world of technology where we always have people who are on their phone or have their phone in their face, they're not thinking about how quickly they could lose their opportunities in life. You see, it only takes one car accident to harm a life. And every day, as I sit quietly to try to work on my portfolio to get a job in my industry of writing and creative talents and company management, if you will, I see someone driving down the street, driving through a parking lot, driving through people with their face plastered to their phone. You're operating a motor vehicle, and you're openly presenting an opportunity for manslaughter. I don't like it. There are other aspects of American safety that we in America may not be ready for. I was watching some fascinating historic film on some of the archaeological finds we've had, allegedly, it sure looks real to me, in the past, of types of what looks like aliens that we've actually seen portrayed in movies. It makes me worried about what can come down from the skies, because I'm just a guy and I don't like guns. And I'm not someone who wants to participate in war. But I am concerned of whether or not we've had treaties in effect since the 1950s that might be coming to an end. And most other countries, like when I lived in Japan, talk somewhat freely about the unidentified objects they see flying around. And I think as a kid, I've probably seen it one time or two. And I definitely know that I've seen some things above that were moving stars in ships. And I didn't like what I felt. But at the same time, we have plenty of movies that have been showing us images of predators and others that are possibly real. And certainly the Aliens film had that same picture in the film of what they showed in that archaeological find of some sort of stone, allegedly. Now, it could all be faked photography, absolutely. It could be somebody's photoshopping and layering, absolutely. But I still think it's fair for us to be concerned about the infidels that not only come through the air, because technically that's how they come from overseas, but what their plan is for our lives. You see, as an American citizen, I know what my rights are, I know what my responsibilities are, and I know what my risks are. I know what the rules of society are at this time. But every day I see children born and bred into a concept that is immoral in every way. What I mean by that is they're not being taught the rules of propriety, they're not being taught the rules of society, and they're not being shared with the marvelous opportunities of America Inc.